Hello again. Thank you for coming back. This video, I'm just gonna roll with it. Today has been quite a day, and it is that time of the month, so you have to cut yourself some slack there. Like, don't start over analyzing things, and if you do, cut yourself some slack. Go ahead and cry if you need to cry. Go ahead and eat a cupcake if you need to eat a cupcake. Call out if you need to call out. Let them know today ain't the day, time ain't the time. Get creative. Take a nap. Drink the coffee. Don't drink the coffee. Drink the beer. Don't drink the beer. Whatever. Really, take this time to tap into the magic of this time. I've been really inspired lately with different readings and things I've come across to learn that you can borrow truths from many different places to help you along your self-care journey, because you are nothing new, and everything before you and everything that you're creating, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that you are experiencing, everything that you are, even though you are unique, we all still have a woman experience, a human experience, an earthly experience, a beyond experience, all these different things. And being able to use the tools and keep an open mind and different resources and different things to help you process some of the, scientific or medical, not even medical, but health related, wellness related, mental, all that. It's okay to really look beyond yourself. It's okay because what I found, it was answers for me that worked for me. And I borrowed different things and put this experience together for myself and this reality together for myself that has been so beneficial and so eye-opening, but so unique to me. So for example, when my cycle shifted on me, it came at a very different time. It wasn't because, it's a shorter month or I'm having health issues per se, but it was because of something spiritual and emotional I'm going through. And I had to start looking at the moon cycles and what history has lent herself to mean and be. What energies are at work? What is my reality? What is my truth? What is my sign say? Not to get all hocus pocus on you, like, the zodiac signs and, readings and things like that. But these are earth truths. These aren't just things that someone just sat around and thought up because they ain't had nothing better to do. These are things that, and in many ways, women were at the forefront of leading this knowledge and this wisdom with the cycles of Mother Nature, Mother Earth, the moon, who, if you've heard, is considered the feminine energy. The sun is male dominant. How women were, what they did on their cycles. I mean, this spans not just African history. This is all groups of women, all nationalities, all these different countries, languages, even religion and spiritual practices as a whole. So when you can find answers in the past through other women, through other means of self-care and self-love and self-exploration, let's take it there, and finding knowledge and wisdom beyond your small scope of understanding, you can unlock a world that makes so much more sense than you just saying, or you just thinking to yourself, I'm having a really tough time, my period's off cycle, out of whack, and I'm just miserable. That's not how that's not how I wanted to look at this season in my life. That's not what I wanted to claim, profess, and admit to. I was like, there's got to be a reason. Why? And what I found with the timing and all these different answers from all these different coincidences, because I'm open I found the answers, and I found peace, and I found ways to remedy or get through, or to think about it this way and what to do and how to do it. I wanted to throw that out there. We are not, we're so in our heads that we can, like, of course we know that we're not all knowing, but there's so much more knowing out there if you seek it, if you're willing and open. Don't be afraid of anything. And I'm not talking, going, I mean, there's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way, really. I'm not. And you have to be very careful with this because it can seem very daunting and you can get lost in the sauce per se. But if you just take it one thing at a time, one, I don't even say trial and obstacle, one lesson at a time, one question at a time. So maybe, okay, for example, because we'll use zodiacs, for example, because I was raised Christian. And so even though I was, very like explorative, I never really like, what does a Virgo really mean? Who is a Virgo? What is a Virgo? I'm not talking about no Teen Vogue, Marie Claire, what are them, Cosmopolitan little gossip column or a little column. What's your zodiac sign? What's in store for you today? Today you'll find love. No, I'm talking about truly getting down in the seat, sitting down with yourself and understanding from a larger scale what that means. What does it really, really mean? It's not about fortune telling and your fate or in the stars. It's about what's really going on at a universal level. And then it scales all the way down to you. And you are like the grain of sand, but yet you still matter, and you still have so much to do with this whole story that's unfolding. And then you have the choice with what you find out and what you discover to create your destiny with your thoughts, with your actions, with everything that you want it to be. So if I look at my zodiac sign and I look at, some other things, and I come up with this, woe was I, oh my God, all this is happening to me, at me, against me, then that will be true. Or I can say, I have now such a broader understanding. I can kind of catch things. I can kind of see the pattern. I can kind of see the lesson. I can kind of see what I need to focus on at this time because the moon is here and this star is there, and this is where we're at, and these are the signs that have led me to what makes it relatable to me. And so now I can make a decision how this thing is going to play out. I'm going to write a new story. I'm going to take the information and create something better. I'm going to make a better choice. I'm going to make a better everything. And it doesn't have anything to do with you're Christian, you're Muslim, you worship the Orishas, you're Kemetic, you're this, you're that, you're Wiccan, you're whatever. It is the universe that we're talking about. It is what all women and people have revered and known at some time or another. Now, whether they lost that or decided to, forsake that wisdom, that information, that knowledge, these secret messages from things that are, vastly, what we're vastly a part of, that's on them. You can make a choice too. You can watch this video and say, that's not for me. I'm not about to go and dibble and dabble and, find some, message in whatever. That's fine. But for me, I'm just sharing my experience. When I did it, when I looked outside of myself, because if we are mostly water, if we are energy, if we are of the earth, if we are, again, everything is magnificently and wonderfully made in the image of not only the source, but creation. And there are all these different patterns and things that we cannot ignore. Why does our womb look like things in nature? Why does the vagina look like different fruit? Why does the blood vessels that run through our bodies look like the rivers and the streams and the creeks and the lightning? Why does my skin look like the earth and then her skin look like the white sand? Why does any of this even? Because there is a larger blueprint, there's a larger roadmap, there's a larger picture. So if you can step back from the picture with you at the center and find where you fit in, where in the picture you are, you will find some peace. You will find some answers. You will find something that is for you. So it is mind-boggling. It is baffling. And then to know that, like, in my self-care and self-love journey, this was not something that I was like fully attuned to. I was like almost there, but not really. Some of the things that I had adapted and adopted into my lifestyle, yes, were just so fulfilling. I made it what I needed to be. I became my own religion in a sense, where I was so dedicated to my practice, my rituals, my health, my wellness, the body of me, the body of my life, my reality. I wasn't thinking about anything else. This temple and all that God's got going on here, this is my main priority. This is my church. This is what I need to do every day. We know if you know how it is to be, most of us know what it feels like to have some type of religious affiliation. So your parents may have taken you there, your grandparents, and you're going, you're doing, you're involved, and you're giving, and you're sowing, and you're receiving, all these blessings in return. So for me, when I turned all that energy within me and I got real selfish, all the blessings started adding up in my storehouse. And I knew it was right because I saw the blessings. It wasn't just a metaphysical, oh, I know when I get to heaven, or I know when I go to wherever the ancestors go, or whatever, I'm going to see all this stuff. No, I saw it here in the physical realm, tangible. And so I knew it was like, I knew that was my truth. I knew that I was on the right path because there was no other way that those things could have come to me and come about. Aside from me focusing on myself, my self-discipline, my self-worth, my value, my self-love, my self-care, my self-everything, my self-validation, my self-talk, my thoughts. Not the relationship, not the job, not my role as this, that, and the other, and what they think of me, and what I've done in the past, and what I've been through. No, I was like right here, right now, moving forward, moving into my 30s. This is what I'm going to do. And I meant that thing. And it was not easy. And it was very lonely. And it was very isolating. And it was very scary, challenging old beliefs, questioning everything, getting down with myself, facing myself, the skeletons in the closet, my bad habits, all of the things that I had done to myself, that I had allowed to myself. So here we are. I might get on here and get to fast talking with my hands and getting passionate. I get wound up and I just roll with it because it is so passionate to me, not because I read it, not because I heard someone else say it, not because I just think it sounds great. It's because, no, been there, done that. I've lived through that. And my children are better for it. I'm better for it. So here we are. I walked away from serving everyone else and everything else, yes, even organized religion, so that I could pour back into me. Because could nobody convince me anymore that pouring into anything else was going to get me what I needed? Because I was totally on E. I was depleted and I was unhappy and I didn't know who I was, and I was just doing the same thing over and over and over again. And now that I'm in this new phase, this new season of growth and exploration, which is so exciting, I have found new answers and new quests and new things to discover and new everything. And it's so exhilarating because there's no end to your learning. There's no And there's no limit to the depths of how far you can go into yourself. Just like the ocean, just like the universe. You keep searching, you'll keep finding. You keep creating, you'll keep having. You keep digging, the more gold you'll find, the more crystals you'll find, the more things you'll unearth in yourself. And it's so exciting. It's so enriching. It's so empowering. It's so freeing. It's so liberating. It's so everything. And it's all for you. And what you discover is going to be all yours, and yours alone. And it really isn't even about getting a bandwagon, getting a rah, everybody listen to me, look at me. Sometimes it's okay. Your cousin's not going to get it. Your sister's not going to get it. Your partner, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your cousin, your auntie, your mom might not get it, but it's for you. That's another thing that was so freeing. I did not, after I did my work, after I cashed in my chips, I didn't have to run around and convince anybody or spill my guts or wag my finger and say, all y'all doing it wrong, da 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 da. I'm talking to my, close friends and family. Like, it's not that I didn't care, but I was like, everyone's going to live their life and make their choices and do what they want to do. I am so above saying you're wrong for doing that. Now I get on YouTube and say, I suggest, this is what I know to be law. Consider this, consider that, because it worked for me. But I can't judge you. I can't, If you don't believe that makeup makes you feel better, okay, I do. If you don't believe that dressing better and really putting the time into yourself, investing in yourself, truly investing in yourself and making you the most beautiful you that you can be, that doesn't make a difference in the world, okay. Changed my life, So again, if you don't think that looking into the stars and looking into yourself and doing certain things doesn't make a flying flip of a difference, okay. But I know for me, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was like, to keep doing what I'm doing, they're going to give me new results now. Rolling out here in sweatpants and a tank top and some flip-flops, just going to get through my day. I don't feel good. I don't feel ready. I don't feel anything. I'm numb. I'm like not fully there. I'm off somehow. And then the rest of my day would go from there. Not coming for anybody. I'm talking about what I felt. Then I'm wondering why, these different things are happening at me, to me, because my mind isn't right. So I can't reflect anything good I hear if in here and how I show up is off. It's got to make sense. Make it make sense. There's got to be some patterns here. There's got to be some consistency here. I'm just saying that was my experience. And then not only that, when I saw other women older than me, way older than me, I'm talking late 30s, 40s, damn near 50, saying the same thing, I said, shit. Somebody better recognize, somebody better try something, do something. I'm so glad I'm not just starting this journey. Thank God I'm not. And again, not come for anybody, because where you are is where you are. Start today. Start now. Do whatever you need to do. It's better than not. Better than not. So that's all I wanted to say. This was kind of like a just fly by night, thinking to myself. I'm going to make a second video about, what I bought myself today, because today was a good day. Today was a good day. Got some answers. Today was a good day, and I am thankful. I'm wishing you all peace and love and light and happiness and plenty of time and resources and everything you need to have all the self-care and all the self-love in the world. And until the second part of this video, peace. Bye.